Hey, YouTube. I want to talk about the Iran war and what I think of it. Okay? First off, I want to make it clear I think the current regime is evil. I am not going to lose any sleep over over the last leader dying because I thought he was evil. All right, let's get that out of the way first. However, I am a non-interventionist or whatever it's called. I don't like getting in other people's business, and I think Trump was goaded by Israel to start a war that we really shouldn't be in. And before anybody says, "Oh, it's not a war," yes, it is. American citizens are dying. People in general are dying. We're using our war equipment or military equipment. It's a war. I don't care what the fuck you want to call it. It's a war. Sorry, my language. I And I think Trump miscalculated. I don't think he realized that the Strait of Hormuz, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Iran was just going to shut that shit down and not let anything pass. And I read somewhere about 30% of the oil shipping traffic goes through there. So that's a lot of oil that's going to affect oil prices and as a result, gas prices. And it has. My local pump, which I just checked before making this video, that way I'm a current to this video, went from $2.99 before this shit started to $3.49 now. So it went up 50 cents since the war started. That's a huge ass percentage. Diesel has went up even more. The average cost of diesel in the United States is over $5 now. Um, Yeah, I read somewhere this is the worst disruption of oil in world history. So yeah, this is the worst. I know we don't get our oil from over there, but the problem is the oil that we do buy, in which we get most of our oil from Canada above us. Problem is other countries that was buying oil over there is going to want to buy oil Canada, Canada from oil from Canada. I'm sorry, oil from Canada, and that's going to increase the prices down the board. Less supply, same demand, causes prices to go up. It's basic supply and demand economics. I mean, if you believe in uh, capitalism, that's how it is. You can't cry about it now that oil companies make record profits. They make record profits all the time. Um, but I'm not really not going to get into that because I don't know much about the business of oil. So I'm going to leave it to people that know more about that than me. But yeah, gas prices are going to go up. And they're going to continue to go up as long as this disruption takes place. And it was miscalculation. I knew this was likely to happen. When I first heard about the bombs falling, I was like, yep, gas prices are going to go up. They're going to close down the that waterway, that strait, Strait of Hormuz, and that'll be it. And Iran, up to this point, all right, has successfully pretty much shut down that strait. Using drone attacks, missiles, all that. And problem with drones is they can be mass produced and they're relatively cheap compared to missiles. Now let's talk about the U.S. escorting. So I had to think of the word to use. Escorting ships through the strait. But the problem with that is all it takes is just one attack to go through and take out either a military ship or a freight liner, and people's not going to want to do that anymore. They're going to say, "Nah, it's not worth the risk," and they won't. Because the longer they wait, more expensive the product gets anyways. So, like I said, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, Trump wants other countries to join us, NATO and all that. Countries so far has been very hesitant, and you really can't blame him because Trump has not been the nicest to other countries. You know, we Trump wants to tariff the hell out of everybody. Talk shit about other countries, and now when you want help, you're going, help us, and they're like, I don't know, you can probably go fuck yourself. That's probably what they're thinking. But Trump's mad. He's like, why am I in NATO anyway? NATO's for mutual defense, not for us to get involved in wars and for them to get involved in wars that we start. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Um, I believe it was a huge miscalculation. Um, and at the end of the day, I don't think the current regime is going to change unless we have boots on the ground. And that'll be a disaster. It's going to make Iraq, in my opinion, look like a walk in the park. Because you're looking at a country that's 4 times as large and has twice the population trying to control. So it'll be a mess. American soldiers will die. American soldiers has died. We bombed, I would hope to think on accident, bombed the hell out of a school, Iranian school. Over 100 little girls died. Actually, it was a kid school. It was a female school for kids. Um, um, from what I'm read, the rumor is we had outdated intel and we hit the wrong place. I would like to believe that. I would hate to believe we did it on purpose. And so that's what I believe. And Trump's trying to downplay it. Iran has Tomahawk missiles. No, we don't. No, Iran does not have Tomahawk missiles too. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. And I guarantee MAGA like, oh, yeah, Tomahawk missiles. Trump sold them Tomahawk missiles because it's the only way they'll get it if U.S. sold, which didn't happen. They don't have Tomahawk missiles. Believe you me, if they had Tomahawk missiles, they wouldn't use it to shoot them shit. They'll shoot it at us or our allies, or they'll try to find out how it works. What's the word I want to use? So they can make their own. I don't know the name of it. I can't think of the name, what they call it. Reverse engineer. They'll reverse engineer the shit so they can make their own Tomahawk missiles. But yeah, the drone thing is actually very, very successful. So successful, even the United States is starting to do it. That's how successful their drone program was. I know they're evil. I know they should. Oh, but they're evil. We should take them out. Well, yeah, but so is North Korea. So is Putin. And Putin's helping Iran, by the way. Russia, through Putin, is helping Iran, by the way. So do we attack Russia? Do we attack North Korea? Do we attack everybody that's evil? No, because we'll be attacking everybody, and the people will be dying. But yeah, we'll see how high the oil prices go. Hopefully the Strait gets opened up soon. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see, and that's going to cause other things going to go up. Food's probably going to go up. Other things like that's going to go up, unfortunately. But it is what it is, prayers for the military. They're in danger, which they shouldn't be in, unfortunately. I know that's what they're signed up for, but still, I support the military. I don't support unnecessarily wars, but I support the military. I have family that's in, that's in or was in the military. I have a nephew that's a Marine, and Marines are being shipped in there. So, yeah, pray for the military. Because I'm not anti-military. I'm anti-stupid wars. Like I said, I'm a non-interventionist. I don't believe in stupid wars. If we get attacked, yes. If our allies get attacked, yes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time. And no, I don't want Iran to have the nuclear weapon. All right. That being said, I don't think there was anywhere close to having a nuclear weapon. Because didn't Trump obliterate it like 9 months ago? So there's no nuclear weapon, according to Trump. Now there is. Which one is it? I mean, was you lying then or now? Then or now? Which one are you lying? Because somebody's lying. Oh, yeah, on top of that, the National Security Advisor that Trump nominated didn't last very long. He resigned, So, yeah. Good thing, because I thought he was a racist asshole. I can't think of his name. But, yeah. Proud Boy member and all that. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that. Until next time. That's what I heard. I heard he was a Proud Boy member. I don't know. I have to do more research on it. Until next time, YouTube. Take care. Oh, yeah, sorry about this cough. I'm getting over a cold. Or allergies. It's not. No, that's good. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I know you don't want to hear it. Take care.